Good morning, YouTube. Today is Tuesday and it is the first official full week of summer vacation. I am back from my Disney vacation and I'm not gonna lie, it is much more fun being at Disney than it is at home. But I am still happy to be home, especially to hang out with these pups. So today is kind of like getting back to reality. If you saw my first summer vacation vlog, it was kind of like already in vacation mode. So you would have seen like I ate some pancakes and things like that I don't normally do. I watched a lot more TV than I normally would. Today is like, let's get down to business. It is the Tuesday after Memorial Day. I have no clue what the date is, but that's okay. It's currently about 8 o'clock. I woke up around 6:30. When my husband was in the shower and I worked out. I was only scheduled to do yoga this morning, but I was like, you know what? I've been eating so much crap this weekend that I really need something a little extra. So I decided to do a bar workout and then yoga as well. Which I guess was a good thing. It felt like a mistake during it. Seriously, I was doing like my bar workout and I used like a video series. I'll link the girl that I use down below that I watch and she like tells you what to do. And I got into this one. I was like, man, we've been working so hard. We must be like almost over. And I tapped the screen and it had been 6 minutes and I was like, I'm not gonna make it, but I did every single exercise, the whole 26 minutes, and then I did yoga after that. So I'm slightly exhausted. My legs feel like jello at the moment, but it's good. It's all good. I think I'm just gonna stay in my workout clothes today because I didn't get that sweaty. I'm about to eat my breakfast. I'm having scrambled eggs with cheese and a little bit of pizza sauce because I wanted tomatoes, but my tomatoes were gross, so I had to throw them away. And then orange slices and some watermelon that my house sitter left at my house, so I'm gonna eat it. And then also have my lemon water and some coffee. I'm going to get down to work by reading my Bible, figuring out my to-do list, figuring out what I'm doing this week, and then getting some work done. I've got some writing to do and some TPT stuff to upload. I've got like 2 products I finished in the car on the way home that I need to get up and ready to go. So I'm gonna get to working. All right, so now I've got a nice long to-do list here for Tuesday. And I went ahead and wrote down what I need to do most of the other days this week, just so that I'm already ready to go. I like to not have to like completely do all of this every day. It is 11:30, so I've been working for about 2 hours. It didn't go quite how I expected it to. So I wanted to work for maybe about an hour. That's what I estimated for how long it would take me to get to my checkpoint. I have like a checkpoint for each day. Like this is how much work I need to get done if I'm going to get this done in the time frame that I want to. When I finish getting to my checkpoint, then I was gonna upload 2 of my products onto TPT that I finished yesterday in the car on the way home from Disney, but that didn't happen. I got to my checkpoint and I just felt like I was so on a roll that I just wanted to keep going. And if you have anything like my TPT business or like my blog or anything like that, then you know that there are days that you just don't feel like doing what you're supposed to get to your goal. So I figured if I'm feeling like I can keep going now, then I should, because surely there's gonna be at least one day that I'm not gonna feel like it. So I actually did like 2 days worth of work today. And that's like basically all I did for 2 hours, which is really awesome. I like more than doubled what I had done so far. So I'm feeling really good about that and really excited that I was able to do that, even though it kind of changed my plan. So I'll just get my TPT things uploaded this afternoon and it'll be fine. No one's going to die. I chose that to finish this over putting those up. So my decision, because I get to choose what I'm going to do. Right now, what I'm going to do is actually go change my clothes. I wasn't originally gonna change my clothes, but I need to stop by my mom's office. So I was like, well, I don't want to look like a bum if I'm going to actually see people I know. So I'm gonna put on, not anything nice, probably just like a t-shirt and shorts, but still, and head on. New plan. First I'm gonna put away the clean clothes, then I'm gonna put clothes on. Like I said, nothing super fancy, just this t-shirt. These are from Target. I have a bunch of them, wear them all the time. That stuff is on my mirror, not on my shirt, but that's kind of gross. These are just like black and white striped shorts from Old Navy. They're like cotton, really simple. There's a dog. There's another dog. Look how cute they are. They're so happy to have me home. Aren't you, Dina? Aren't you, Dottie? Yes. Oh, and then I'm wearing this headband that I wore the other day. They're from Nike and they are awesome. It came in like a 5-pack and I paid $10 for them at Dick's Sporting Goods. I think they're on Amazon, I'll check. But they're really, really awesome. I put this one in this morning and it has not moved at all. It's black, so you might not be able to see it super well with my hair, but it is there, I promise. And while I'm at it, this is my new Pura Vida ring that I'm loving. It's a wave. I have the wave earrings. I'm not wearing any earrings at the moment, but I have the wave earrings and I've been wanting the ring for a long time and it just came in and I just got it yesterday and I love it. It's super, super cute. It was really affordable. I also got this bracelet is new. This is called like Citrus Sunrise and it's like orange and blue and yellow and super pretty. And then this is the Good Vibes one, which I've had for a while. So I'll link those all down below. Make sure if you order any of these or anything else that you use the code BeccaDavis20 to get 20% off your order. I'll put that in the description as well. And I'll see if I can find these headbands, maybe these t-shirts. These shorts are really old, so there's no fun in that. And Toddy is one of a kind, so there's definitely no link in her down below. Aren't you, baby? Yeah. So cute. This is the reason that I'm going to stop at my mom's. This is my choir dress and it is way too big. Like I bought it too big and I never fixed it. So I'm gonna see if she can fix it because I have a choir concert on Friday. Home from the grocery store. This is all I got. I really lucked out this week because I ended up just not needing a ton of stuff. Last week we just ended up with some extra dinners and then Andrew had everything he needed for lunch. So I didn't really need to buy too many things. I am making him ranch dip to go with his cucumbers that he's already got. I'm gonna have salad. So I got lettuce and tomatoes and avocados and sunflower seeds and bacon pieces and grape dressing for all of that. I also got strawberries, mostly just because they were really cheap. So I'm gonna eat those for breakfast. More eggs, Powerade Zero, because we're gonna go play tennis later. So I got 2 in case we go play another day this week, and then also bananas. I eat bananas at least 1 every day because I love them. These I'm actually gonna freeze and I'm going to use them to make some like sweet treats later on this week. I spilled some water on the floor and my dog is underneath the table licking it up. Are you a helpful pup? So it's now about 3 o'clock. I spent a long time talking to my mom at her office today. So what I'm gonna do now, I don't wanna have like a full meal since it's like 3, but I need something hearty because my husband and I are gonna go play tennis tonight. So I'm going to whip up a banana and an avocado. I'm gonna feel which one is the squishiest with some heavy whipping cream and some cocoa powder, which sounds like the strangest thing ever, but I swear it tastes like chocolate pudding. It is like my favorite thing. I seriously will eat it for breakfast or for lunch or for snack. I would eat it for dinner if my husband would eat it too, but he won't. So yeah, just delicious. I will show you the result. So final product, it really does look and is the consistency of pudding. And seriously, avocado, banana, cocoa powder. I did heavy whipping cream, although you could do milk or almond milk or even just water works fine. Doesn't taste quite as good. And that's it, like no added sugar and no nothing, but this kills all of my chocolate cravings, all my ice cream cravings. Like this is what I go to when I need
something like that. And the fat from the avocado just like really helps make you feel satisfied, so you don't need the carbs.
All right, so it's about 3:30. I'm gonna eat this avocado banana pudding thing while I do my reading. I try to read every day for 30 minutes at least. If I go to the pool or I take a bath, then it's usually a lot more than that, but 30 minutes is kind of my minimum. I do 15 minutes with a nonfiction book and 15 minutes usually with a fiction book, but really just like a fun book. So right now I'm gonna read 15 minutes of Million Dollar Habits by Brian Tracy, which is a wonderful book talking about money and also habits and mindsets. Sorry, my dog's like licking the arm that's holding my phone. Talking about money and habits and mindset that goes into millionaires. And one of them, oh my goodness, blew my mind. One of the habits of millionaires is to read books, first of all, but specifically to read books about your field that you're in. And I think it was like 12 books was the magic number that they read. And in the research on there, it said that the average American reads less than one book a year. Less than, like not even one book per year. That blew my mind, first of all. So I was like, we gotta fix that. So if you're a teacher, tell your kids, millionaires read books. And then my fun book, it is also nonfiction, but it's fun. It's a historical tour of Walt Disney World. So I started this right before we left, and I'm going to continue reading. All right, it is 4 o'clock now, and I am getting down to the last couple things I need to do, which is good. So right now what I'm going to do is practice some singing. If you are not aware, I'm a music teacher, which means that I have a primary instrument, which is my voice. And then I also have like a secondary instrument usually. Mine is the cello. I'm not good at cello. Don't ask to hear me play because I'm really not good. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to practice some voice stuff. Then I have to actually clean my office before I can play cello. Otherwise I will have nowhere to sit. So voice, clean office, cello. And then depending on how early my husband leaves, that might be like all the stuff I have time for. I have a really hard time since I graduated college with knowing what to practice, I guess, because, you know, when you're taking lessons, you have like, these are the 5 songs we're learning or the 10 songs or whatever. And then you get to the end of the semester and then you get new ones. When I graduated, I was like, what do I do? And that really stumped me for a long time. So if you are like that, I'm just going to suggest grab a book and just start going through. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do really quickly before I start. The first thing I'm going to do is go through my choir binder because we have a concert this week. So I just want to like double check that everything is completely ready to go. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to go through a couple of my books. So I basically pick one song out of this book, Arias for Mezzo Soprano. And then right now I'm working on the Seguidilla from Carmen. I already know the really famous Carmen song that I did for my senior recital. So working on this one. And then I also pick one song out of here and one song out of here. If one of them just like really jumps out at me, then I'll pick that one. But otherwise, like these, I'm literally just going in order. And then I have this whole stack of other books, Broadway and solos and the 24 dreaded songs and arias. And so I'll go through those as well if I want something different. I also have all of the pieces that I have sung before, which I often use as warm-ups because I don't want to forget something that I have already learned. So that may not be really inspirational, but if you are someone who did music in college and struggles with the same thing I struggle with, like that has worked for me. And I just decided a couple months ago, I was like, you know what? I just need to do it. Like I just need to practice. It doesn't even matter what I'm practicing. I just need to practice something. So this has been my general thing, and I don't like to work on one song for like a million years. I like to work on it like little bits and pieces, so that's why I pick so many different things to work on all at the same time so that I can switch it up and enjoy it because, you know, I do music because I like it. I really do.
yes, they consisted mostly of just grabbing things and shoving them either in the closet or in the guest room. Many of the things actually came from the guest room, and I stuck them in here because we had guests. So let's see, nice and pretty. I just moved this because that's where I had things. These, I love these little 5x7. These are actually available in my Etsy shop if you are interested. The blanket on the floor is on purpose because that's where my dog sleeps while I'm working. I didn't touch this part at all because it was all already good to go. Also my Etsy shop. Did put this blanket up because I took it this weekend while we were gone. And yeah, pretty much just had to put some things up. I have some papers on my desk, but that's on purpose. Including this baby, because this is not my watercolor painting. This is actually a new thing that I'm offering on my website or on my Etsy, and it is a digital print. So this is like literally I went and printed out this picture that is a picture of my watercolor, and it looks like watercolor. Like, I mean, it looks completely like my actual painting of this painting, and it is kind of blowing my mind, honestly, how close they look. I actually sold this painting, so I don't have it now, but like even you can see like the paper texture and everything. So this is super cheap. I think it's listed for like $3.50, and it's just like a digital photo, and you just download it and print it out, and it looks just like the real thing. I have a couple other ones, like I know this one, this is my original, but the original and the printout are available. Same thing for this one. Now it is cello time. In case anyone was wondering, I am on Suzuki book number 2, so not that great, but not completely terrible. Okay, so I am done celloing. If I have any cello players or any string players in general, please help me with this. My right arm, like my bow arm, gets so worn out so quickly when I'm playing. I mean, like, seriously, this time, like, I was on my first etude and already it was starting to hurt, and I haven't played in at least a week, so it's not like I played a long time yesterday and so today I was worn out. It was like legitimately, it hurt. Like, as soon as I started playing, it was just like sore and feeling worn out. I do work out, but I really don't work out my arms very much. Maybe that's the problem. But if you are a string player or a cello player or anything, just like let me know, am I doing something wrong? Like, am I holding the bow wrong? Am I doing something weird? I watched like a couple of videos on YouTube trying to see if maybe I was like holding it wrong, or if my if you know I need to like turn my body or something. I don't know. But yeah, it really hinders me because I would love to be able to practice for like an hour, but after like 20 or 30 minutes, my arm is like exhausted. So I don't know. If you have an answer, let me know down in the comments. What I'm gonna do right this second is I'm going to just go through the house and kind of like pick up everything. Actually, I just literally, like right now I'm reading it, got a text message from my husband that says he's leaving. So I am going to, yeah, again, pick up the house, just like run through, make sure like the dishes are done and all that kind of stuff. That way it's just like all clean and set and ready to go. And then I'm going to change my clothes and get ready for tennis. And by the way, I am left-handed, which means that my tennis arm is my left arm, my bow arm is my right arm. So I know it's not that. Still know what it is. Final outfit of the day here. This is the shirt I was wearing this morning. Since I already wore it, I figured I'll like get it all nice and sweaty tonight. I'm also wearing the same sportswear I wore this morning, and it's got like this nice strappy detail you can see. This and the sportswear I'm wearing are both from Old Navy for reference. This skirt is actually from Amazon. It is a tennis skirt. It comes up pretty high, like almost to my belly button, and it's, you know, like a workout material, and it's really fun because it has pockets on the lining, so I can actually put tennis balls in here, which is like my personal sign of a good tennis skirt, because some of them don't have that and you just like stick them up your shorts, which is really uncomfortable. So I really like those. This is from Amazon. I think it was $17. And then I put my hair in a bun, still wearing that same headband. And my shoes are downstairs, but I want to show you these socks that I just got. They're from Asics. They're brand new, so it's not gross that I'm showing these to you. But they're like a workout material. They're extra squishy on the bottom, and they have this little lip on the back, so they go up. So I'm hoping, I had a problem with my shoes rubbing the back of my feet. So I'm really hoping that this like little cushiony area is going to help make a difference.
All right, so I am just about to like head out and get ready for tennis. So thank you so much for coming along with me. I hope this wasn't terribly boring. If it was, I apologize, but you know, summer with a teacher, just what you gonna do? I got most of what I wanted to do accomplished today. There are a few things work related that I wanted to get done that I didn't get done, which isn't the end of the world because I do try to remind myself like I am on vacation. So if I don't get all my work stuff done, it's not the end of the world. However, it just means that I have some more things that I need to get done later on. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comments down below. If you have answers to any of my questions from today, leave them down there. If you have any ideas for videos you'd like to see, leave them down there. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share so other people can find this video and hopefully be at least slightly entertained. And have a wonderful, wonderful summer.